Japan. So excited. We left from San Francisco, landed in Tokyo. My name's Stig. I'll be your narrator of this fantastic adventure. I came to Japan to visit a good friend, Andy. Andy has been living in Japan for about 4 years and is an English teacher. I'm also accompanied by my partner in crime, Miss Olivia Doe. We picked up some Japanese rail passes, which I highly recommend. They'll take you from one side of the island to the other for one flat rate, but you gotta buy them stateside. One of our first stops was Nagoya. Nagoya is the third largest city in Japan. There's about 2.2 million people living in and around Nagoya. It's an industrial area with pockets of these beautiful temples, which we had to pay homage and enjoy some of the pageantry that was going on during that weekend. Followed by a press a button and sushi comes at you. After that, we went and checked out some of the local grocery stores that are just full of magnificent, delicious Japanese food.
We are here in Nagoya, in the city center, right outside the train station, because we've got a train to Kyoto in half an hour. So right over here is all the shopping that you could want to do. Dior, Louis Vuitton, all the good stuff.
What's this way?
And over here is some kind of spirally leaf. Who knows what it is? It could be an electric generator or a communication device for aliens. Joe here at the train station in Nagoya. We've got a coffee and some fancy pastries that we got from a fancy mall. And there are shops here in case you've forgotten your drinks. Sushi shop down there in case you forgot to grab your sushi. And then you're ready for the train.
Where are we at, little Doe?
We're still in Kyoto. We just finished with the Golden Temple. We marched through there like good little soldiers and took a bunch of photos. And then here we are at some side road, unknown, with the car speeding down.
Okay, let's get out of
We
here.
found ourselves in a few different parks in Kyoto where we had to go and be little kids for a while. And of course, get in some of our yogi work. I'm a novice, but Ms. Doe is a pro yogi. Through our travels, we found this beautiful temple that no one else was there and got to really enjoy some of the beauty and work up an appetite. So we found another random grocery store where we picked up some sushi and went to a park and enjoyed it right in the middle of the park.
So we're headed to Osaka. And I've got
Osaka!
Ms. Doe and Andy Ferris. Ferris, have you ever been to Osaka?
Once or twice, yes.
Once or twice. Anything you'd really like to see while you're there?
You know they have a Hooters, and I haven't had American wings in a long time, so I got my probably the castle. I don't know, the castle, historical stuff. Can't get that at home. Well, I might take you guys to the American building. That kind of experience.
Off to Osaka. We took the Shinkansen to Osaka, second largest city in Japan. There's over 19 million residents here, and we made sure to scratch that itch that Andy had for some American food. We got some refreshing beverages and went to Hooters. Now, it was about midday, so there wasn't too many people at the Hooters, but this did not stop the entire staff from giving us a very well choreographed dance of Michael Jackson's Beat It. Even the chef gets involved in the back, and he took one of his gloves off to make sure that it was authentic. So Andy got his fill of American food, and we took to the streets, walking all over Osaka. We went through many of the outdoor mall areas. These outdoor mall areas are all over Japan, and it seems to be one of the places and ways that people shop. We started to have a little bit of a hankering for some street food, and street food is what we found.
hardened shell with the cheese and the meat and the whatnot, which they find.
Wait, I'm taking a photo of.
I'm taking a video right now, so
Yeah.
tell me what you're enjoying.
I'm breaking a little rule and eating a octopus ball here,
Takoyaki.
but we are in the streets in Osaka trying street food, so
Get a shot of the alley.
it was worth breaking a rule for.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Bottom line, Osaka's amazing. It has all of these little waterways and streets, but it also has these little dive bars where you can get your buzz on. And after you get your buzz on, you gotta go have some ramen.
Ready? Here we go. We're at the ramen shop. This place is called Tsurukame.
Excited!
It's one of the most amazing ramen shops we got in Nagoya. We're gonna take you on a little flavor intensification tour. We're gonna start over here. We've got some raw soup. All right, this is oily happiness. All right, spicy oily happiness. Toothpicks, salt. We've got kind of a teriyaki sauce. We've got what is this? Nimminiku. This is your garlic spice here. We've got suigoma. This is your sesame spice. We've got okay, there's your soy sauce spice. All right, we got. Ready? We've got your spicy spice. All right. Anything you can possibly want. Okay.
What we got here, Joe?
I think I have 2 big, huge slices of pork in my
The
bowl.
ramen's amazing. It seems to cure a hangover before you even get one. Pork broth, noodles were delicious. At this particular ramen shop, we were able to have our noodles cooked down to the second. Our next stop was Nara. Now, Nara is Japan's first capital. Back in 710, Nara has a overwhelming amount of Buddhist temples all around the city, and these big, beautiful wooden structures come with a backdrop of cherry trees and their breathtaking blossoms. Here we are in Nara.
Here we are in Nara, and we are visiting some beautiful temples, beautiful grounds. Saw a few deer. They were tame, I guess, but they sure ran away. We're gonna try to look for some other ones to make friends with.
We sure did find some deer, and they were in charge. They were friendly, overly friendly. I tried to get some crackers for this guy, and I couldn't even get him off the table, and he was just ripping them right out of my fingers. So, if you ever do make it to Nara, know that the deer are in charge.
Today we are at Okayama, and we are going to see the Korakuen Gardens, which is right next to the Okayama Castle. And looks like we have to cross a little river to get there. This looks like it's going to be awesome. And I have
Snacks.
a fish stick waiting to be eaten. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okayama, at this stage, was just okay. But that's what Japan had done to me. It spoiled me. These beautiful grounds, these breathtaking views, the verandas that just wouldn't quit, the cuisine that was always keeping and departing from tradition at the same time, where every time we'd sit down to a meal, there'd be somebody with decades worth of experience crafting a delicious delicacy right in front of us. If I want to have a last meal, it's going to be Japanese. The people, closed off at first, but the more you get to know them, you enjoy their quirky nature. Japan, this place where you can set your watch to the trains and constantly have single-serving vending machines talking to you in a calm Japanese woman's voice. It's a place where you can enjoy life. You have to work hard, you have to play hard, but Japan really is a unique, powerful, and exciting place. It gave me the time to understand more than just the Western world. I enjoyed always having my head on a swivel, and the quick pace of Japan, the non-stop heartbeat that erupted in my chest every time I stepped on the streets. Hanging out with my friend Andy Ferris and making sure he had more than enough American food with fat and carbs and laughter and witty banter. It will always be remembered as a fantastic memory for me. Thank you so much, Andy, for being a wonderful host in Japan. Domo arigato.